Do you want to sell high ticket coaching? Because we've just reviewed over 4,000 trainers and coaches. And if you're like them, you're probably confused about how to build the business that really gives you the freedom, the income, and the lifestyle that you really want at the end of the day. And especially if you feel like that you're really trying to swim against the current right now, that you've got a lot of competition and you're not really separating yourself from the competition. Might be feeling that you're undercharging yourself, as a lot of these coaches and trainers had to say that, and they wanted to be able to sell a high ticket coaching program, 5, 10, 20 plus $1,000 programs, being able to do the work that they love. So I want to take you through the 3 key factors for you to understand how to actually design a high ticket coaching program. So then you're going to be able to sell it. And I'm going to show you in future episodes exactly how to break down from getting a lead to signing someone on for a high ticket program. But first things first, you've got to know what your high ticket program is, because so many trainers and coaches first come on board with this and they think it's just about having a training program, giving someone a diet and maybe talking to them every so often. But the big problem that so many trainers and coaches face, and this is what I want you to avoid when doing this, is you put yourself back inside the time for money trap. So we call the old personal training model, where you just train clients face to face. Now the problem with that is there's only a certain amount of hours in the day, so therefore you can only see a certain amount of clients in a day and you can only charge so much. So therefore your income, the amount of money that you can earn, is capped. There's a ceiling that you can't break through. Now when it comes to a high ticket program, yes, you could be charging 5, 10, 20 plus $1,000 for a program, but how many clients can you actually serve? This is a big problem that so many trainers and coaches that have faced, that come to us and we kind of have to reorganize, kind of rebuild how their business is structured. And effectively, this is about helping you actually design your business model. So we want to be able to get your clients the best results. These are the 3 things that your program has to be designed around. Number 1, getting your clients the best results. Number 2, maximizing your profit. And number 3, minimizing your time input. So it's not about doing nothing. It's about actually making sure that it's designed so you can actually live your life and you're not stuck behind the computer writing diets or training programs day in, day out as well. So when it comes to a high ticket program, because we just launched the Inner Circle, and this is for coaches and trainers that want to build a 7-figure plus business, so want to earn over $1 million a year and want to have a dramatic change in their lifestyle and how they live and work, and that kind of like work-life balance. Really, it's just life at the end of the day, so their business is giving them the life that they want. And really, our most successful coaches all wanted 3 things. And this is what you have to design your high ticket program around as well. This is firstly, making sure that you have accountability. Everybody needs accountability. I need accountability. You need accountability. Your clients need accountability. So you best need to design your program to have that actually happen. Number 2, you need to have access. So with my coaching clients, they want access to me. With your clients, they want access to you. So you need to be able to design that in a way where you're not doing calls day in, day out, or whether you're not stuck behind a computer or answering messages all day as well. And then the 3rd thing is they wanted acceleration. My clients wanted to be able to have faster results. They wanted faster answers. They want to accelerate their success. So designing your high ticket program is really simple. How do you design the program? How do you give your clients what they need to have faster and easier results? Because the biggest pitfall so many trainers and coaches fall into is that they're trying to just give more. They're just trying to say, hey, because I'm charging more, I've got to give all these different things. I give more features. And the problem is it becomes a bit of a weighing down problem. This is where you're probably making it too hard. You're giving them too many things to do, and it's actually not accelerating the results. So a high ticket program is about faster and easier results. So when it comes to accountability, let's go actually to what I call the accountability eggs. This is what we do. The accountability eggs looks like this. Accountability, for me, the way I see it, comes in 3 different forms. There is self accountability, the type of accountability that you give yourself. Now, some people are really good at this, some people really lack this, and that's perfectly fine either way. But there's only so much accountability that you can really give yourself. The next type of accountability is coach. Having a coach, a mentor, a mastermind, having someone there can help give you more accountability because you know you're accountable to them. You're going to say, hey, I'm going to achieve X by Y, and you need to make sure that by Y, by that date, that you follow through with everything. So there's more accountability. But then there is what I see as community. When you actually have accountability to a tight-knit community that you truly love and respect, you have so much more accountability that you know that you're really tapping into. So when I designed my high-ticket programs, when I designed the inner circle, I made sure that I'm really tapping into these two, that I'm giving the maximum amount of accountability, but the group together, because this is about the commune, this is about actually bringing other coaches and trainers together that all want to be able to achieve $1 million plus businesses and to be able to achieve such dramatic transformations with their lifestyle. So you, right now, designing your program, get a pad and pen out. This is about doing right now. How can you give further accountability in your programs? Do you need to be talking to them? Do you need to be text messaging them? Do you need to be emailing them? Do you need to be messaging them through some other platform? How do you touch base with them? And then how can you actually build in a community aspect as well that they respect? This isn't about just piling more people in. This is about them saying, yes, I have accountability to you, because then it makes your life easier as well, because it's beyond just you. You're able to take yourself out of the equation and actually build a system and engine that's not just you at the end of the day. So that's the accountability edge. Now, secondly, there is access. How do you give more access to you? The biggest problem in what most coaches do is they're just saying, hey, let's do a once a week call if it's an online coaching program. Maybe they're saying, let's do a once a week meeting if it's a face-to-face program. Like, a lot of people are thinking, hey, let's have more conversations between you and me. And a lot of the time, like, let's say, for example, a high ticket coaching program, your market could be executives and CEOs. Now, the thing is, they're not going to want to talk to you every single week, most cases. You might want to elongate that out. Maybe is it every 2 weeks? Maybe is it every 4 weeks? Maybe is there another method that we can actually put in? Maybe have private messaging access to me. So if you have quick questions, I can answer them quickly, which then goes to the third point, acceleration. So when you're designing your high ticket coaching program, for them to have access to you and for them to be able to have accelerated results, what is it that you need to be able to give them? And most likely it's you need to be able to give it to them in step by step what they need to action right now. It's not about giving them more information. It's about giving them what they need at this point in time as well. So when you design your program right now, think of the three things. Think of how do you give more accountability, how do you give more access to you, and how do you give accelerated results when you do that. And then in the next episode, we're going to take knowing what you have, because now from what you've actually got to do the work now, but you've got to follow through. We're going to know what it is that you're selling. Then we can take that, we can take the benefits, because it's not about the features, this is about the benefits of what you've created, and then we can actually sell the program. Now we know what we're selling at the end of the day. You don't even have to have created everything. I actually suggest that you don't create it. I suggest that you know what you're selling, you sell it, and then you create it exactly to your clients as you go through that process as well. So what I want you to do is comment below. I want to know what questions you have when it comes to selling high ticket coaching, even when it comes to designing your high ticket coaching program. And then in the next episode, we can piece together exactly what it is to make sure that you can execute this and get this out to your clients as well. So I'm looking forward to hearing from you. And as always, thank you so much for being here. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next episode.
Now, this is where I want to make sure that you get the most out of being here, and I want to hear from you. So if you've enjoyed this episode, click like, and make sure I can send you the new episodes each and every week. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Also, I really want to make sure that I'm giving you exactly what you need. So comment below. I want to know what you're going to take away from this episode. And the best conversations after every episode always happen in the Breaking Success Tribe. I'll pop a link below for you to join the free group so you get access to the guides, the live streams. I'm in there answering your questions personally each and every day. Plus you get all the episodes as well. So thank you so much for being here and joining us. I'm really looking forward to seeing you in the next episode.